So I was talking to a really good friend of mine yesterday, and she had a fantastic question. I love to get this question because it kind of gives me an opportunity to explain what junk journals actually are, because a lot of people have no idea. And the answer is not a one sentence simple answer, because there's a whole range of journals and junk journals and art journals and mixed media journals, and it's something that is as individual as the person who makes them or the person who uses them. And I think part of the beauty of it is that there really is a journal style for everyone. She was saying that, you know, her understanding of a traditional journal is something that you write in, like a diary, that you write your thoughts, what you did throughout the day, or you write down notes or whatever. And she's not wrong. That is one type of journal, and actually most of the journals that Reese and I make do have space for writing. And I think the best way that I was able to explain it to her was this. Now, you can get just a plain composition book and use it to write a journal, right? You can write your thoughts in there, and that's absolutely valid. Some people like to do that. That's fantastic. Junk journals, one of the functions is that they can serve as a journal to write in if you want, and you can also decorate it. So it's kind of it goes beyond as far as creativity. So some people actually will take a plain composition book and decorate that. Cut out things from magazines, cut out words, write their thoughts, write their, what they did through the day. That's one type of journal. A junk journal, typically, if you go with the traditional definition, it's got some junk in it. It's got some found objects, some things that are maybe recycled, some fabric, some cardboard, whatever. So junk journals are often also intended for writing, but you don't have to write in them. I don't write in mine. I use mine more as a creative outlet. I enjoy the decoration process, and sometimes I have a theme and sometimes I don't. And I thought I'd show you a couple, and all of these would be considered journals. So here's the tall slim journal that I'm working on. It's not finished yet. I've been doing this one for you on camera. This would be a journal. You could decorate it or leave it as is and write in it or draw in it. You don't have to write. Maybe your journal is for drawing, for doodling, for gluing things. That's fine too. You can get a little more fancy. This is a pink vintage style journal that I made that is much more heavily embellished. But even this, if the user, whoever ends up buying it, or if receiving it as a gift, there is plenty of room throughout the journal for writing. It's just a little more decorated, a little more fancy. It's just basically, taking a plain journal and prettying it up, adding stuff to it, decorating it, making it look nice, making it maybe in a theme that appeals to a certain person. This one is pink and lacy and pretty, flowers, vintage. This one is another one that I did. I think I did this one on camera because I was talking about how to do the 3-hole pamphlet stitch. But this could be a journal. This could also be stuck into a journal. But this also has space for writing, space for doodling. It's not decorated at all, but it still would be considered a journal. This one is what I would say most people would consider more of an actual traditional junk journal, because there are so many recycled materials in it. The cover is made from a bubble mailer, And I have some paper beads that I made out of wallpaper border. Inside I've got lunch bags, I've got some book pages, some vintage book pages, some magazine pages, a variety of things that are obviously recycled. But again, even with this, there's space for, you could write on the bag, you could write on the back of some of this scrapbook paper. Still plenty of places to write or doodle or draw or do mixed media art, whatever you like. And even something as simple as this, I would consider this a mini journal. And this just has just some tea-dyed paper stapled into it. So that's a journal. So the definition is not narrow at all. There is, as I said, a wide variety of things that can be considered journals, junk journals, art journals, and that's what we do. And I just wanted to hop on and tell you that. And like I said, I love it when people ask me that because it gives me a chance to talk about this stuff, and I love to talk about this stuff. So if you have any questions at all, at any time, please feel free to message us, and thank you very much from Lovely Villain Designs.